Hello everybody, Big Planes here. Now before we dive into the update on the 727 project, I wanted to sort of give a shout out to my Patreon page, which I did just open the other day. I will link that in the description below. I will be posting much more detailed pictures there and along with some other stuff on both this project and the 787, and really anything I feel like. So if you want to know what's going on with this thing over there, head down to the Patreon. It'll be in the description below. And if you wanted to donate to the channel to help build more planes like this a little faster, then of course the Patreon is always there for you as well. And any donations are appreciated. Again, this is not mandatory. I just was opening it up so we could probably build things a little bit faster. So again, that will be in the description. If you become a patron, you can get a mention at the beginning and the end of every video. So I just wanted to throw that down there. So let's go to the updates on the 727, since that is why you clicked on this video in the first place. So not a ton of progress physically, but there's been a lot of progress when it comes to designing it and actually start building it. So this is sort of an interesting technique I'm using. I'm using these wedge pieces. Now this is what they look like in white, as you can see right here, and I'm using them on the leading edge here. Now before, I'm going to sort of hop over to the 727 or 737 project right here. Previously I used these bricks on their side construction, and that worked fine, but then I sort of discovered these parts here, which again I feel like they work much better. So you can see I'm using those on the inboard sections of the wings. And again, I think that works out pretty well, and you can see that it does match the blueprint quite well under it. You can see it just lines right up, and again, works out pretty well. I'm still sort of experimenting with where I'm going to put the wheels, because they'll probably be somewhere around here. And when it comes to the flaps on this model, they will be exactly the same as the flaps on the 737. So, I'll probably just remove these and carry them over there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, this is pretty exciting for this one. This is a little off topic on the actual building of the plane, but I am doing a time lapse of this build. So like, if you have not seen the video of the Saturn V rocket, I did do a full time lapse of me building that one, and I'm doing something very similar to that with this plane. So I'll actually be filming it. You can see the tripods right there. So yeah, I'll be filming this. That will be going up on the Patreon before it is viewed on YouTube. It will be viewed on YouTube in a final video, but if you want to see each incremental step, I will be posting that on Patreon. But you can see here that it's going to remain a 12 stud wide fuselage. Now again, if you're new to this video or if you haven't seen, this is going to be a Southwest Airlines 727 in the desert livery. So it's going to be like a tan on the top and red on the bottom with some orange accents. So it's going to be a pretty unique looking plane. So of course all this here is going to be tan or red or whatever, but the wings, these are going to be light bluish gray. So I don't have it laid out here anymore, but I'm probably going to have flaps here, or there will be flaps here. There'll be flaps here, and I'll continue building this out. So hopefully in the next update, which could be a couple days from now, I will have most of the wings built. Now I'm going to try to do this pretty fast so I can get to the next aircraft after this one. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. And now if you want to see the bottom here, I'm going to shoot the bottom. This is what it looks like. It's pretty basic plate stacking structure. It's not too much there. It's very rigid, so this isn't going to break. It's very good support for the plane. But you can see the technique I'm using to sort of hold things together there is just your very simple hinge mechanism with some wedge plates. So of course this will all be filled in with plates, and the fuselage will be here, and the gear will fold in somewhere right here. So it looks a little basic now, but progress will be made very quickly on this one, I guarantee it. And yeah, working out pretty well. Now I know I showed the 787 at the beginning of this video over here, and I did mention that there will be more videos on it in the Patreon, but yeah, we're just waiting for the printed elements for the tail and for the nose up here, and hopefully they come back soon. I know this could take a little while because they're specialty printed parts, but once we get those, I will do a full video on this thing, and I'll wrap this project up so we can focus more on this plane. But this plane is being built. This is the progress that I've made on it so far, and I hope you enjoyed it. And that's all I really have for this video, and bye for now.